Hello everyone, this is a money collector. Today we have a money collection from Macedonia. It's a Macedonian Dinar. Before we continue, please subscribe to this channel. Help this channel grow. First, we introduce to you the Republic of Macedonia. Officially, the Republic of Macedonia, Republika Macedonia. Macedonia sometimes pronounced by the natives or the Macedonian as Makedonia, is a country in the Balkan peninsula in the Southeast Europe. It is one of the successor states of the former Yugoslavia, from which it declared independence in 1991. The country became a member of the United Nations in 1993, but as a result of an ongoing dispute with Greece over the use of the name Macedonia, as you can see, the writings here is in Greek. The letters they used here, not an English alphabet, but it's a Greek alphabet, Greek words, Greek letters. And during that dispute over the use of name of Macedonia, the Macedonia was admitted under the provisional description of the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. Sometimes they abbreviated it as FYROM or FYROM, former Republic of Macedonia, and FYR Macedonia, a term that is also used by international organizations such as European Union, the Council of Europe, and the NATO. On June 17, 2018, this year, Macedonia and Greece signed the Prespa agreement, which would see the country change its name to Republic of North Macedonia after the September 30th national referendum on the matter and legislation passing through Parliament. A landlocked country, the Republic of Macedonia has borders with Kosovo to the northwest and Serbia to the north. It is Serbia Montenegro. And on the east, it's the Bulgarian border or Bulgaria. And on the south, the Greece. That's why you can see here the writings and the inscriptions here are on Greek. And on the west, the Albania. It constitutes approximately the northwestern third of the larger geographical region of Macedonia. So once upon a time, I have seen an old map, and I cannot find Macedonia because Macedonia, the land and the parts of their lands, the people are confused because the Macedonia wasn't even on the map, because the Serbian, the Greeks, the Albanian, the Kosovo, and the Bulgarian are claiming the land of Macedonia. So the smaller portions of the southwestern Bulgaria and the southeastern Albania, the country's geography is defined primarily by mountains, valleys, and rivers. If you are a tourist and you haven't been in Macedonia, I urge you to visit Macedonia. It is a very historical and a diverse culture, and a lot of history. The capital and the largest city is the Skopje. It is spelled Skopga, and J as in jar. Skopje, they pronounce it, or Skopje. Is home to roughly a quarter of the nation's 2.06 million inhabitants. So the country is still very young because they have a small populations. The majority of the residents are ethnic Macedonians, those who are born in Macedonia. Their grandparents were born and raised in Macedonia, and the South Slavic people. The Albanians form a significant minority at around 25%, so a smaller portion, or the one-fourth portion of population in Macedonia were Albanians, and followed by the Turks, Turkey, the Romanian, the Romani, the Serbs, the Bosniak or the Bosnia-Herzegovina, the Aromanians, and others. So it is very diverse. It's a mixed culture. So I think, and if you haven't been in Macedonia, people from on this part of Macedonia, just like for example on the north side, they speak the uh, the language of the Kosovo, or the Serbs. On the east, they speak the language of the Bulgarians. On the south and on the west, they speak Greek and Albanians. So the region's history dates back to antiquity, beginning with the kingdom of Paeonia. It makes Thraco-Illyrian polity in the late 16th century BC. On the late century before Christ was born, the area was incorporated into the Persian Achaemenid Empire, then annexed by the Kingdom of Macedonia in the 4th century BC. So meaning BC, before Christ, or that is 400 years before. The Romans conquered the region in the 2nd century BC, so 200 years before Christ entry, and made in part of much larger province of Macedonia. So the Romans made that as their own province. As an evidence, we can see here inscriptions and writings here on Greek. And the area remained part of the Byzantine or the Eastern Romans, Byzantine or the Turks, and was often raided by the settled and by the Slavic tribes beginning in the 6th century of the Christian era. So after 600 years, the Slavic raiding the Macedonian land, and following centuries of the contention between the Bulgarian, Byzantine, some of you doesn't know what is Byzantine. It is the empire during the Byzantine Empire, and the Turks and the Serbian empires, and it gradually came under the Ottoman. The Ottoman are the Turks or Turkish. From the 14th century until the early 20th century, when following Balkan Wars of 1912-1913, the modern territory of Macedonia came under Serbian rule. In the aftermath of the First World War, 1914-1918, but to those who have no idea when and how the First World War happened, I will tell you a little history, since I am in history. The First World War happened on 1912, I think. The assassination of Archduke Ferdinand of Austria, and it was ended 1918, and now it's back to the Macedonia. It became the incorporated into the Serbian dominated kingdom of Yugoslavia of 1918, which after the Second World War re-established as a republic in 1945, and within Yugoslavia until its peaceful secession in 1991. So the Yugoslavians took over the Macedonia from 1963 until 1991, so at less than 3 decades. And the sovereign state of Macedonia is a parliamentary republic and a member of the UN and of the Council of Europe since 2005. It has also been candidate for joining the European Union. So this time will come, the MKD or the Macedonian dinars will be dissolved, and they will join the European Union or the Euro. Macedonia has made significant progress in developing an open market-based economy. I do not have any idea what they have that or how they have that open-based market economy. So I think the economy, I have no idea about their economy. But the dinar, the Macedonian dinari, is the currency of the Republic of Macedonia. The first Macedonian dinar was established on April 26, 1992, and it was replaced on 1990 version of the Yugoslavian dinar. And in May 1993, the currency was reformed. A new dinar was introduced, with one new dinar being 100 old dinari. The name dinar comes from the name of the ancient Roman monetary unit, the denarius. So denarius invented that monetary unit. The first dinar was temporary currency introduced in April 1992, established the monetary independence of the Republic of Macedonia, and it replaced the Yugoslav dinar at par. The Republic of Macedonia declared independence from Yugoslavia on September 8, 1991. On that part of Europe, Yugoslavia, Macedonia, that Kosovo, and some other near related countries, they waged war against each other with no reasons. They just want war, they want to kill each other. And the first dinar was replaced at the rate of 100:1 by the new permanent dinar consisting of notes and coins in May 1993. The notes were designed by the young employee of the 11 October. He was the printer of this money, and he had only 1 week to design them and to a very large budget. That is why the 6 lowest denominations are identical with exception of their colors. As you can see, they have the same designs, the dimensions here, the edging, the borders, but they have different designs on each denomination. That's like this 10 denomination. They have the same here also, but different pictures or designs. The value of this Macedonian Dinar or MKD is 1 MKD equals to 0.018 United States dollars. So all you have to have is a 100 or yes, 180 dinar, Macedonian dinar equals to 1 US dollar. So the 10 dinar banknotes were issued in 1996. Let me see on front. This is a beautiful colored and designed in the front of the bill. On the right side you can see a torso. This body, it is called a torso of the Egyptian goddess Isida. So this is the torso of goddess Isida, the mother of the nature, who rules from the underworld. She is the comforter of sufferers and calm storms. Long time ago, the sculpture was imported to Ohrid, then known as the Lehnidos. On the left side, frame in a triangle, this one, a crescent-shaped golden earring. This crescent-shaped golden earring, and it was discovered by Beranci Bitola in the grave during from the 4th century BC. And as you flip the banknote, we will notice a colorful peacock. Colorful peacock. And from the floor mosaic, from the Baptistris Episcopal Basilica in the ancient city of Stobi. The peacock, a bird of the paradise, drinking water from the Centauros, the source of life, symbolize the believer's craving for Christian religion and mental peace, tranquility. The same mosaic fragment is engraved on the reverse side of the 10 dinars, but same on the 10 dinar coins. They introduced also the 10 dinar coins on the year 2008, and you can see this is very beautiful, colorful, and multi-designed. I will tell you the details of the security later. And this one, this is a 50 dinars or the 50 Macedonian dinars, and it is also printed on 1996 but replaced by 50 dinar coins. Same on 10, and this 50 they replaced on it with the coins. The banknote has a lot to show. On the front side of the copper folies, this is the copper folies, they call this copper folies or a coin, no? On the old times. In the year 498, the monetary reform by the Emperor Anastasius was made to eliminate the inflation of monetary chaos in the eastern part of the Roman Empire. The uncontrolled minting, or the people who were assigned minting, making coins in golds and in silvers, but this is a copper. They made a lot of this 50 dinar. So there has a inflation, the value was lowered. So Emperor Anastasius stopped introducing the new constant weight of copper folies, which was exactly 9.10 grams. The folies were made with letter M, as you can see, letter M, or letter K, sometimes M, sometimes K, and letter I here on its edge. They have this different meaning, but I can see here the wordings here, ANO or Anyo Rico, Anyo Kiko, the 4 here. So it was on the year 480 century, 4th century, I didn't know. On the front side, or the verse, it shows the Archangel Gabriel. The original fresco can be found on the Church of St. Georgi, which dates from the early 12th century and is located in Corvinovo, near the lake Prespa. The 100 dinars, this is the front view, and also this is a front view. The 100 dinars is printed with the ceiling. This is a rosette or rosetta in deep relief in the Albanian townhouse and Divar wealthy families, and used to decorate the ceilings of their houses with wood carvings, and considered as Baroque architectural element. On the reverse view, the engraving made by the Holland printer Jacobs in 1594, in the year 1594. Now it is in Nuremberg, I think it's in Switzerland or Sweden, I don't know, or in Poland, Nuremberg. And the watermarks is registered three-dimensional watermark bearing the image of the ceiling rosette and the window thread. This is called the window thread, with visible micro text. There is a small letters here written on the window text, and the text abbreviation is NBRM. And the offset print, this is called the offset print, or the see-through features. And the ink they use to this is called sensitized ink, and under UV light the color is changed. I can see is the light brown or dark green or violet, and there is under this violet here, there is a micro text I cannot see, it's so small. We have to use a microscope reading this. It is read Quenchi. I think it's in Greek. I cannot read it. It's not in English alphabet. It's a Greek. And the see-through future. This is a sculpture divided in two parts. One in its one note, and which when observed against the light, you can see a cut area. So this is it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos to come. This is a Macedonian dinars. I hope you like this collection of banknotes, this money collectors pick. See you on our next video. Thank you for watching.